Chelsea Football Club, at this moment of the time, everyone is angry. John Obi Mikel on Obi-Wan podcast goes on exploding, and guess what? I agree with him. He gets on the players, he gets on the directors, he gets on the manager, and he gets on the owners. What's up? The most important thing, he told the fans not to protest. We're going to talk about it. We're going to go into the details. I'm going to give you my pretext. On top of John Obi Mikel, furthermore, David Washington has said to complete his move to Santos. And behind that, I'm going to be talking about Kendry Paez, and he's at Cobham right now, because I don't think he's going to be with the first team right now or the under 21s, because he has not turned 18 years old. So we're going to talk more about it. So guys, if it's your first time on the channel, smash that like button and let's talk about it, man. Let's get started. John Obi Mikel, don't always agree with him, but on this one, John Obi Mikel was a footballer who was so good for Chelsea Football Club. He did everything. He has so much influence on Chelsea Football Club that he won us the Champions League, he won us the Premier Leagues, he won us almost everything. John Obi Mikel on his podcast, what did he say? This is where I listen to him. This is where when you see the true legends, because I have not seen any of the other legends. But John Obi Mikel spoke and I felt it. He highlighted, and I'm going to put these ones on. What did he really say? Because he could have came up with some cliche stuff and said about it. Number one, he talked about the recruitment, because you could see Mikel was really angry. Number one, what is the point to sign a player after 6 months, get rid of them? Because it means you have failed. You have failed the player. The recruitment have failed the football club, man. Number one, I agree with him. Then he goes and say, at this moment at the time, he changed his word. He not say Jackson is not good enough. He said Jackson needs competition. Jackson needs help. Jackson needs support. He even went too far to say it does not matter if it's Victor Osimhen. Go and get Victor Gyökeres. And I totally agree with him, man. I said it at the beginning of the season. You don't bring in one person who can totally destroy Jackson. You bring in someone to compete with him, someone to help him. Both players to push each other. If one player is bad and the other players can come in and help. Because that's what I've been saying, man. Because we could have seen Jackson these last 10 games, man. He's been so bad, man. We are killing him. He runs too much, and you can see the difference right now when he's not here. He does a lot of work. I said it. In January, we have to get a new striker. We did not get it. I said it. We had to get a goalkeeper. We did not get it. I said we have to get a midfielder. Bring Andre Santos back. I've been saying it week in and week out here. But do we need to change the model? I did not say we had to change the model. I like the model, man. But we had to prioritize the first team. Bring in some experience. Bring in 3 experienced players every summer who can improve the team. I said it. After that, I don't care. You can spend as much money on the young kids, on the Brazilian kids, Ukrainian kids. You can go and spend on Pakistani kids. I didn't care. Any type of kids you want. I said it, man. You can bring the 15-year-olds. I'm okay with it. But as long as the first team is getting stronger, the first team is the most important thing. John Obi Mikel absolutely slammed Reece James. He said, this is what he said, man. This is crazy, man. And I know some people are not going to agree with it. He said there's no leadership in this team. And he said it's very, very easy to read the comments like on Mikel. But he said there's no leadership in his team. There's no one is grabbing the other one. We are 2-0 down. No one is shouting in the other one's face to tell them that take accountability, step up. No one is doing it. Genuinely, this team, you can see it. Because Reece James will never gonna go like on Enzo Fernandez and tell him like you're not doing well. Because you're not been here, man. My guy, you're not been here. Enzo Fernandez is not gonna agree with it. Even Moses Casero, even Cobham. Who is telling Cobham what to do, man? I don't think there's anyone doing it. Because I'm going to tell you this. In this case, at this moment of time, we need a leader. Reece James is not that leader, man. We need a leader. You don't have to wear armband to be a leader. The armband. We don't have to be a leader like that, man. We had Thiago Silva. He was not really the guy who had the armband, but he was the leader. He was the captain of that team, man. When you're not playing, it's so hard to control your injuries, and I can say about Reece James. Reece James does not get injured because he wants to, but we need a leader. Because I'm gonna tell you this, guys. You can never come in the house when you're not been here and boss everything in the house and you expect people are gonna respect you. That's what Reece James right now. Moses Casero is more leader than him. I think for me, I would have said it. I think Moses Casero needs to be the captain of Chelsea, man, and I'll keep saying it. Wesley Fofana can be a leader, but He does not play. Lavia can be a leader, but he does not stay fit. He needs to stay fit, man. I'm telling you, man. Leadership. Cobham throwing his hands around is not leadership. We need a leader, man. We need the leader, but we don't have it. I want to say this, guys. We're not signing bad players. We're not signing bad players. But I want to say some players that scammed me. They lied to me this summer, man. Pedro Neto, you are truly a scam, bro. You lied all of us. We saw you at Wolf, Mid-Table Football Club, and now look at you, man. You have 2 goals, almost 21 games for Chelsea, man. You have not done enough for us. And for me, I say this guy, man. It's Jadon Sancho, world class in the first couple games, but now look at him. He's not that guy, man. He's not that guy at all, man. At Chelsea Football Club, we needed the players who can come and step up in the big games, but these players are not been doing it. I was so sure these players are gonna go do well, but let's talk about the Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho, we thought we have the Jadon Sancho from Dortmund, but now we're seeing him, man. He's doing nothing. He's doing truly nothing. He's the reason why the second goal goes in, man. He's very soft, man. You buzz them, man. I am so glad this guy. I'm so glad about Johnny Obi Mikel speaks up, man. Because none of other Chelsea legends are coming out speaking about this stuff, man. Where is Frank Lampard? Where John Terry? Where is Didier Drogba? Where are John Cole, man? Joe Coleman, this guy is always on the media, but he doesn't speak nonsense. He does not hold the club accountable. He does not hold players accountable. He has not hold the manager accountable. Nonsense, man. Enzo Maresca, you are speaking crap every week in and week out, man. You saying they did not tell me to get the Champions League football this season. You are Chelsea Football Club, man. What did you expect? They don't have to tell you this, man. You already know. If you're the manager of Chelsea, you know you have to get Champions League football. It's the first thing, man. It's the number one thing you have to do, man. But I want to say this, man. Some people want to comment and tell me, like, this morning I saw a comment on myself. They're saying, like, we don't understand the stuff you say. I hope today you understand this video. I hope today this video goes in your ears today, man. The guy behind the scene who is listening. Because I come here and speak about everything I've been saying week in and week out. We need to make Champions League football. There's no excuses. If we don't make Champions League this season, one of the directors, one of the manager needs to go. One of them needs to get the blame. For me, it's the directors. Because it does not matter how much time we protest. Because the owners are not going anywhere. They're the owners. The only thing we can say clearly out, but we are saying we want the owners gone. No, we want the directors gone. That's what I mean when I say clearly out, man. I'm not saying the owners are going to go. They're not going anywhere. But we need to put the high standards back to this club, man. We have lost that. You're not going to get clearly out. The owners are not managers. The managers are not the one choosing the player to play on the pitch. The managers, they hired the directors, but the directors are not doing their job, man. How many times do I have to say this, man? How many times? Guarantee we have to win trophies. Guarantee we have to do it, man. If you think John Obi Mikel is not right, let me know in the comment down below, man. Because I would like to know everyone's thoughts and comments down below. Because for me, John Obi Mikel, man, I'll give you my apology, man. My apology, man. Because you're the only guy who truly coming out, the only Chelsea ex-player. You're only Chelsea fan coming out as who play for Chelsea, speaking about the facts, and people don't like him. Because now let's talk about Javi Washington. The bad thing is, to hear that bad thing is, man, he has gone back to Santos. For me, David Washington, they had a game this Saturday on the under 20, like for the Brazilian under 21. They won the Copa America for the under 21, and he had a crucial part in this game, man. I watched it because he came from the bench. He was benched, and then he came back in the second half, he started the second half, and he scored the first goal. It was a banger. He took on his man and he finished it. And for me, going to Santos, this kid, he needs to go there and ball out if he gets the chance, play and come back, man. Because Enzo Maresca, man, he's not too flexible, man. He needs to give these players a chance. He needs to play players, man. And David Washington is that guy, man. If he comes back, Give him a chance. Give this young player a chance. He's not that physical, but the technicability on the ball. Sometimes you don't have to be physical to play, man. You just have to be smart in how you move. And for me, I hope he develops and I hope he shines in Brazilian, in Santos, and he's going to be playing with Neymar. So regarding to Kendry Paez is at Cobham. Yesterday he put his like on Instagram that he's at Cobham, but at this moment at the time, he's 17 years old. He cannot play for Chelsea until he's 18 years old. He's turning 18 in the next couple of months. Legally, he needs a visa to work. That's how football is working for this man. Furthermore, this is what gets interesting. He took a picture at Cobham, and so he has not gonna be playing with the first team. He's not gonna be playing with under 21 because he needs to turn 18. But one thing I wanna say, but he can play under the closed door. He can play under the closed door because that's all he can do. But one thing about, they say like they're bringing him so he can get used to England, get used to the first team, get used to the manager. Everything is ready for him to go, and I hope he makes a good impact. I hope he does it, man. For me, I wish him good luck, man. The interesting things hearing is he cannot play for the under 21, but he can play behind the closed doors, meaning this is a good thing. That means he can get up to the he can get up to the pace and show. So when the summertime comes, the Club World Cup, he can start to feature in the first games of the Club World Cup. But as you guys saw, Anselmino played in that under 21, the first Liverpool, and for the first time in the world, Chelsea under 21 they kept a clean sheet. And who was the reason for that? It was Josh Ashimpong and Anselmino at centre back, man. Those kids at centre back, they were good, man. And so let's talk about Kendry Paez, man. He's 18 years old, coming from Ecuador. I have seen so many players come from South America and get run into the ground, and I hope he does not happen to him. But I want to say this, man. If I was in charge, Kendry Paez is going on loan. I'm shipping him Strasbourg. That's what I think, man. The way you guys think, unless he has had a season like Andre Santos is having, then you can start him. But for me, if I was in charge, I'll send him on loan. I'll send him to Strasbourg. At least have 50 games in your belt, then come to Chelsea and show us, because you can see the difference between Andre Santos, man, what he's been doing, man. Because for me, there's a big jump from Ecuador, from the Ecuadorian league and the Premier League, because there's a big jump, man. And for me, don't get too upset with me, people, because for me, I'm just reporting the news. I don't give him my own opinion like that, but I'm reporting the news. I'm giving my opinion at the same time. So, guys, let me know in the comment down below. What are your thoughts there? But if you guys think I'm right, I'm wrong. If you think John Obi Mikel was right, call out the manager, call out the players. Because for me, some of these players are too soft, man. They're too soft, and they need to take accountability, man. And Chelsea, we need to bring back our standards, man. So, guys, take care of yourself, and God bless you, and peace out.